Hey everybody, welcome to week 6 of my 52-week project. It's the start of week 6, so it's the start of a new writing week. Last week was a music week. Yeah. So what's going on? Nothing, because we have no subscribers. Well, we have very little subscribers. So I'm going to need you to go down to the little bell and hit the subscribe button. Just do it. It'll be fine. Everyone will be okay. And then that way every week you can watch me scrape the inside of my brain for new music ideas. So please subscribe, let me know you're there so I know that I'm not wasting your time, but more importantly, I'm not wasting mine. On that note, this week took a little longer than expected. Starting to have to come up with a structure on how I'm going to write these songs, and I can't just do it willy-nilly. Mainly because I don't have a overarching theme for the album. I'm thinking that's going to come in a little later when I start to add a lot more vocals, but right now it's just kind of like, what do I feel like making this week? It's almost kind of like a year-long test to get me better at making music, and then if I do have some really good songs at the end of it, I'll keep them and put it on an album. For this track that I made this week, I didn't finish it till yesterday, about an hour before I went to go play in D&D. Went right down pretty much to the wire. So, I found some really cool samples that I've been using in this one. I decided I wanted to make something with a little bit more of like an upbeat bass, kind of like a little more dancey, maybe a little bit more poppy sounding that I'm used to making. That was super fun. But I found this really cool thing called the Mellotron, which is super cool, and it takes like vocals and this kind of like melodramatic pad and kind of layers it all together for you, and you can just create your new sound from that. So I'm really digging that. I feel like that sound and that specific style is going to come back in maybe another song that I do. I'm going to have to start coming up with a theme. So far each week I've just kind of been, what kind of song do I want to make? What do I want to test myself with this week? This last week took a little bit longer than normal to kind of get the ball rolling. Once I got going, I was going, but I guess it was just that sitting down and looking at the computer and being like, okay, I gotta do this. Some people have asked what's behind me, and I'll share with you. This is some of my favorite stuff in the whole wide world. This is my special edition, limited edition, Walmart, Daryl Dixon, black and white, Walking Dead. Yeah, not a huge pop vinyl guy, but pretty fun. So we'll go over another piece in another week. So this week is the start of a writing week. I am going to be tackling, I'll just look it up because it's right here. It's right in front of me. There we go. Oh yeah, this is a really fun week for writing. I'm excited now. I'll just give you the title of the issue. It's called The Men Who Shook the World. So right? Yeah, it sounds super fun. So we'll go over next week at the start of week 7. When I go back into a new music week, I'll recap what I got done for this week. I'm going to share with you guys some new information about the comic, just kind of get you a little bit more acquainted with what the actual comic is and what it's about. I know I've given you little snippets here and there. So next week, when we go over what I got accomplished this week, I'm actually going to give you a sneak peek into the first issue, the rough draft. I will let you read it. I don't see why not. So stay tuned for week 7 so you can get your hands on a sneak peek of the rough draft of the first issue. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers as far as music ideas come. I need all the inspiration I can get. Little Boo Boo says bye. I'll see you next week.